up front for Jesse Mahalona, and that's a late addition to this front four. We didn't get a reason why Mahalona was not starting today. He will play quite a bit, and you see the linebackers, Burnett Mitchell and Gaither Burnett, having another spectacular season.
Hello again, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to you. You and your family. Thanks for joining us on this Thanksgiving weekend of Memphis Wrestling, the home of Rhythm and Blues. I'm Corey Macklin along with Brian Tecklin. Back
well, first,
again.
My question is, how you doing? Because if you saw the end of last week's show, Corey was called out at the end of the show to go talk apparently to management. Went upstairs.
Yeah, talk to management, all right. No, it was
management at all.
Never, ever management. It was a complete scam by Jerry Lawler is what it was to get me upstairs.
Do we have this on videotape? Can we take? I don't know if we do or not.
Yeah.
Well, here it is right here. Getting on the elevator. I thought you were headed up. I didn't know what kind of emergency because it's very unusual the last few minutes of a live television program to be called out of the studio. We were done with our matches. I'll just let you watch here and see what happens, Corey. Look.
Yeah, complete setup is what it was. I was headed right there to Jack's office, and look at that. There's Jerry Lawler from behind. I've looked at that tape several times this week. Excuse me, my throat. I'm telling you, you know what? He tried to strangle me is what he tried to do.
You got a mark under your collar. Earlier you were showing him in the mark.
Yeah.
That'll be there for a long time.
You know.
Have you talked to him since?
Talked to who?
Lawler.
Talked to Lawler? No reason. Why would I talk to Jerry Lawler?
Yeah, I know.
For what? Why would I want to talk to him?
We'll talk about this as the day.
If I talk to Jerry Lawler, he don't want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee you that.
Well,
we got some action in the ring.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get the ring. Let's get down there. Let's ring the bell. Jerry Lawler, I understand, has got some words today. Also, Grandmaster Sex Ape Brian Christopher, and Brian's got a special challenge that he says he wants to talk to us about today also. And a lot more action coming up here today. Too Cool 2's going to be here today, and several more. We got action in the ring now. Let's go right to the ring. Referee Bill Rush.
In the ring. Referee Bill Rush.
It's Dustin Starr and Stan Lee coming in.
We'll be off and running fast here. Good to have you along on Memphis Wrestling this morning. Got a new time coming up next week, Corey. We're back to 11 o'clock instead of 10:30. Back to our new time. And we'll be talking about new things coming up maybe before the holidays. Maybe something up at the Coliseum again. That's exciting.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Referee Bill Rush in the ring, and we're waiting on their opponents. Here they are. Kunta and Derek King teaming up together. Derek King and Kunta.
Well, don't take it for granted. He's crazy, but he can wrestle.
There's Derek King walking around the ring area. And
what's Derek?
Let's get him up in the ring for our opening bout of action coming up today. Here on Memphis Wrestling, the home of Rhythm and Blues. As soon as we get the signal from Bill Rush, we'll get it underway for today on Memphis Wrestling. This Thanksgiving weekend, 2004.
Okay, here we go. To have you along today. Have a lot of great crowd, always great crowds here on Saturday morning. Here at our UPN 30 studios. What's up with Derek King lately?
Derek King and Dustin Starr starting off for his side. Tag team action, our opening bout today on Memphis Wrestling. Stay tuned today. We got a bunch of it. All right, here we're bringing to you the ringside. Corey Macklin and Brian Tecklin right here. Dustin leaps over and comes back. Nice move. Derek King suckered in. Oh, he went to try to roll Derek up, and Derek King stops him, boots to the midsection, and look at Dustin Starr fight back. Whoa! Derek King turns around in a big atomic knee drop, and down he goes.
There's the tag.
Here's Dustin. Body slam, and his partner, Stan Lee, with a good-looking move. 2 count.
I'm down. That was
Not able to
almost
make
a
it
3
stick.
count there.
Stan Lee, a reversal into the ropes. He comes leaping over. Catches Kunta on the other side with a little kick.
Throws King out of the ring.
Out on the concrete floor is Derek King. Look at Stan Lee climbing the ropes. Whoa, and Kunta stops him, boy. And he stops it.
Oh, my.
Whoa, comes flying off of there. Did you see that move?
The lights are shaking in here.
And I guess that's a little celebration from Kunta style. Right. 2 count, and celebration doesn't last long, does it?
Yeah.
2's all he's able to get. Couldn't get the 3 to stick. Into the rope, Stan Lee comes off a reversal. There goes Kunta high. Whoa, and he comes flying down again. Whoa. Drops that right hand, a 2 count, and Lee up at 2. Kunta with a chop to the throat that time. Boy, I know how it feels to receive a shot to the throat, boy.
Speaking of shots in the throat, I can tell by your voice. I really heard your voice, didn't it?
I'm telling you, dude.
Getting strangled by the King.
Boy, I've been sucking on hot soup all week and hot chocolate, hot coffee, just trying to get whatever I can to get this voice loosened up. After that, can you believe what Lawler pulled? That's just totally ridiculous.
Well, I didn't know what was going on. When you on a live television program, you called up to management.
Right. Look at Kunta raking the back of Stan Lee. Whoa, Kunta.
Speaking of chops to the throat.
And again he gets Stan Lee. Fans getting behind Dustin Starr and Stan Lee. And Kunta with a suplex.
Trying to get the tag.
1, 2 count as he hooks the leg. And 2 of them is all he's got. Stan Lee's been a tough cookie, I'm telling you. Stan certainly hadn't laid down for these guys. He's taken a pounding from both sides. Whoa, a clothesline that went high. They're both out.
It's a matter of who gets up first here.
Referee Bill Rush counting. And they only got to the count of 10, Brian, to get up.
There, we got a double tag here.
Whoa! A big front-face move from Dustin Starr. And look at Starr. Boy, he's right on top of DK. A reversal into the ropes. Big boot. Neckbreaker from Dustin Starr. 1. And Kunta stops it at 2.
He breaks it up.
Nice move from Dustin Starr, but it wasn't enough to make it stick. Look at Lee with those boots to Kunta. Meanwhile, Derek King's got Dustin Starr over here. Look at this. He flips him up. He's got the ropes over there, Ralph. He had the ropes for extra leverage is what happened.
I don't think Bill Rush saw that.
And Derek King gets the win.
Strutting around here. That big smile.
Boy, I'm telling you. Derek King holding on to the ropes, and the fans at ringside are trying to tell referee Bill Rush exactly what happened and what's going on over there. But, boy, it's tough for the referee trying to take care of 4 people in. Let's get Derek King over here in a moment. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll come back. Let's talk to Derek King. Stay tuned, fans. Later today, well, we got a special satellite hookup from the home of Jerry the King Lawler. Stay tuned.
Catholic school kids. They're just more proper, more dignified than other kids. Wrong. The students from Cardinal Gibbons High School are reuniting.
I've always wondered what it would have been like to have sex with Nicole.
I'm just so shocked.
And Sister Mary Catherine will not be pleased.
Get off me right now.
I want to stab you! She was trying to take my boyfriend, so I knocked her out.
High school reunion. Catholic school.
Premieres December 7th on the WB on UPN 30.
At Staten's, credit's never a problem because we say yes. See everything from the front row with this huge 42-inch HD-ready big screen as low as $24.99 a week. Yes. Make your home more beautiful and comfortable with this sofa and love seat. Choose from 3 fabrics as low as $19.99 a week. Yes. Add a chair for only $5.99. Yes. Hurry to a Statons rental purchase near you for the best in electronics, furniture, and appliances. And remember, credit's never a problem, because at Statons, we say yes.
I've been hammered all my life. But when it comes to car insurance, don't you get slammed. Call the man from AutoPlan. AutoPlan has 9 locations to serve you and no down payment. So remember, don't get slammed. Call the man from AutoPlan today. Liability is the law, so call the man from AutoPlan.
I'm looking for something light today. Maybe a nice, fresh salad bar.
I'm starving. I want some chicken, maybe even some sushi.
You know, I did eat at Grand Buffet on Goodman Road. They had some great Chinese, American, and Japanese food.
Hold on. I don't have a lot of money, and talk about the rush to eat.
Grand Buffet does lunch the right way. Affordable and over 200 food choices.
Where is this Grand Buffet?
It's right here. Let's eat.
Enjoy the grand opening of Grand Buffet today. Goodman Road at I-55.
During the commercial break, all the fans at ringside had a chant for Derek King going on Cheat Earth. I guess you hear that from all these people out here.
I don't know what these people are talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I hadn't cheated a day in my life.
What are you talking about? You out there grabbing the ropes and all that stuff, hanging on to the match in there, Derek.
I'm Derek King. Now, let me tell you something. What I want to do right now, I want to call out Johnny Dodson. Hey, you people, shut up. Do you know who I am? Take a look at yourselves. Take a look at yourselves. I'm Derek King. Take a look at yourselves. You'll never be as good as me. But what I want to do, Corey Mack, shut up.
I guess you hear that.
What I want to do is bring Johnny Dodson out here right now.
Well, you want Johnny Dodson. I think the fans want Johnny Dodson, too. Well, let's get Johnny out here. But, Derek, the only thing I'm going to tell you, we don't want any trouble. Johnny, if you're back there watching, come on out. But, Derek.
Yes. Come here, Johnny Dodson.
We don't need any trouble out here now, Derek.
There won't be any problems. There won't be no trouble.
Well, what do you want with him, Johnny? I know Derek's called you out here, but, hey, you guys just try to act civilized out here.
Listen, Johnny, listen. You're an up-and-coming guy. You'll never quite meet the superstar status that I am, but that's okay. But shut up. What I want to come out here, I want to apologize to you. Not that I helped anybody win. I want to apologize because you're a loser. So come on.
Hey, look out, Johnny. Kuda's showing up. Where did he come from?
Came flying out of the
Where did he come from, Brian?
Try to get some kind of control over this.
Kuda, another setup by Derek King to get Johnny Dodson out.
We should have seen this coming.
Here comes some help. Here's Alan Steele, Kevin White. Boy, I'm telling you. Oh, get out of here. I don't speak Ebonics. I don't want to hear that stuff. Take him out of here, Derek. Bunch of foolishness. They all heard a word he said. Man, I'm telling you the truth.
You might have expected that from Derek King.
Let's take a look at the action coming out around town. Let's go to it right now if we can, please. There it is. This is the biggest thing that's going on. Brought to you by our friends at Auto Plan Insurance, right?
Back to our old time, 11 o'clock in the morning next week. Don't miss it. Starts at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Next week, I should say. Memphis Wrestling. We're back to our old time, 11 o'clock.
That's right. Next week at 11 o'clock right here on UPN 30. We'll be back at home, back in the settle again, right?
Around town. Also, we're not going to talk about this moment, but we have some Coliseum action, hopefully, as we go into the holidays. So you want to be sure to be listening for that.
Most definitely. And I think you had somebody else that had some words also that's standing by now, too.
Okay. It's
Mouth of the South.
Jimmy Hart. Do we have that? Let's go ahead and go to see what Jimmy the Hart has to say.
Hey, guess who? That's right. Look where I am, Corey Macklin, in New York City, baby. Hey, come on, cameraman, take a shot up there. Look at Broadway, baby. Broadway. You know, right down the street is Madison Square Garden. Hey, that's the place that Jimmy Hart built. That's
the Hart Foundation, the Honky Tonk Man, and the Nasty Boys for 9 years up here with the WWE. You know, and of course, everybody knows that I started right there in Memphis, Tennessee with Jerry the King Lawler, the first person that I managed. And guess what? I'm managing the King once again. But nobody knows that better than you do, Corey Macklin. But you see, Corey, I've got a problem. Jerry's got a problem, and it's you. Because, you know what? No matter what we try to do, you're always hiding behind somebody. Look, last time we were at the Mid-South Coliseum, you were hiding behind Stan Lane. You were hiding behind poor old crippled up Jackie Fargo. And the month before that, hey, you know what? At Throwback 2, you know who you hid behind? Hey, thank you. Good to see you, baby. You know, everybody loves Jimmy Hart when I'm in New York. Look, they even got the police coming down here after me. But let me tell you something, baby. Just like I said before, then you hid behind Terry Funk. When are you going to face the King? One-on-one. One-on-one. Look what happened to you this past week. Look, you thought Lawler wasn't there? He snuck up on you, man. You never know when Jimmy Hart's going to be sneaking around that corner. But you know what, Corey? We got a real big surprise for you, baby. Real big surprise for you. We're going to force you to get in the ring with Jerry Lawler one-on-one. If we have to go to your house, no matter what we have to do. If we have to go to where you work, I promise you, before it's all over, I promise you, Jerry the King Lawler and Jimmy Hart, we're going to get even with you. And that's a promise, baby. Just remember that. New York City, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, Jerry the King Lawler. We can't wait, Corey. The legends of wrestling, baby. Take a look at the back, huh?
Well, fans, stay tuned. We're going to hear straight from the horse's mouth a live satellite hookup from Jerry Lawler's home in East Memphis. We'll be back to it a little later on.
Where on earth can you buy video games for as low as 99 cents? Games Plus. Earth-shaking selection? Where else? Games Plus. Memphis' oldest and best. In the bigger yellow building on Summer. Visit Games Plus soon.
Do you know what danger is lurking in your medicine cabinet? You could have harmful expired medication inside. Some outdated medicines just won't work, and others can hurt you. But don't just flush them. Have them disposed of safely at your friendly Super D drugstores. In return, participating Super D drugstores will give you a coupon for one free select brand item. Get rid of those expired medications and get something good for free from your friendly Super D drugstore.
Need a car fast, who you call Dennis Hall? No time to pull, who you call Dennis Hall? Tight on the jack, don't be no fool. Got to hook up with just one call. Pick up the phone, who you call Dennis Hall? Then it got body parts, motors and train. There's no poking around, every nook, every crane there. For the hard part, take my direction. For another message, he got the connection. Get hooked up with just one call. Pick up the phone, who you call Dennis Hall?
Call me!
Where on earth can you buy video games for as low as 99 cents? Games Plus. Earth-shaking selection? Where else? Games Plus. Memphis' oldest and best. In the bigger yellow building on Summer. Visit Games Plus soon.
Another exciting day in the neighborhood on this Thanksgiving weekend. Thanks for joining us, Corey Macklin, and Ryan Tecklin has joined me here at the ringside. Well, let's get them on out here. They're next in the ring in our action. I'm talking about Too Cool 2. Let's get them out here. See what they've got to say. We just saw them jump in there. Here they are now. What is all of this? Too Cool 2. Well, I guess you guys are going to tell me now you've been hanging out at First Friday or something now.
Corey, listen to me now, dawg. Listen to me. Too Cool 2 has had so much luck lately. And we've been lucky in the wrestling business. You know, we're just good at wrestling. But we've been so lucky with the ladies. Okay, we had the Bush daughters 3 weeks ago. Dodson, they're a little young. They came last week. We went out with them, showed them a good time. But tonight, people, the whole group of Destiny's Child's coming to Memphis.
Oh, bunch of baloney. Bunch of baloney. Destiny's Child. I don't believe
Listen, Steve Harvey wannabe, let me tell you something right off the bat. We beat 2 jabronis last week, and we got 2 more jabronis coming out here today, dog. And we're going to handle them like we handle everybody, and that's the business.
Boy, I'm telling you, these guys, that thing's gone to their head, hasn't it, Brian?
I'm excited about Destiny's Child.
Can you believe these guys out here with those, talk about a crocodile? Come on, ring the bell, get in the ring. We don't want to hear that.
What a bunch of lies.
I'm telling you, too cool, too. Now they went out with Bush, George Bush doing as the president. Now they're going out with Destiny's Child. Let them tell it, I'm telling you. As our Cash Depot fan camp, Johnny Dodson and Alan Steele, and Alan going over saying hello to some of the fans at ringside, and his partner Johnny Dodson. Johnny, not a happy camper, but still over in the crowd.
Cash Depot fan camp. Johnny Dodson working the crowd.
The concept of school seems so secure.
I'll tell you, they're living in fantasy land every time that Too Cool 2 comes out here. Got more lies and stories. Referee Bill Rush says, let's go.
Well, I guess it's okay to live in a fantasy world if you want to believe that it's a real world. Huh?
That's right. That's the
These
world they're
guys
living
going out with Destiny's Child. Can you believe that? Well, what is that about? Some kind of exercise from Too Cool 2. Boy, these guys are full of themselves, Brian.
You're not lying.
Fans cheering for all that Alan Steele. We haven't seen Alan around in a while, Brian.
That's right.
Been a while since we've seen him in Memphis Wrestling. He's returned. Whoa! And he's beefed up a little bit, too.
He has. I was going to say the same thing.
Been in the gym, working out, and Alan Steele looking good.
Working the weight.
Nice hip tosses, and look at Alan. He picks him up. Body slam down on. Oh, a little moving and grooving by all that.
Moving and grooving here.
2 count and all that in a bag of chips, I guess you can call him.
Right.
Alan Steele with a little moving and grooving of his own. Too Cool 2, all the count. They're both in there now. Oh, and Alan hangs on. Good move
Didn't
from
fall
him.
for that one.
I'm telling you, nice
back
move
to haunt him.
from all that Alan Steele. Still to come, Grandmaster Sucksang, Brian Christopher coming up.
Elbow to the face there.
Kevin White in the ring today. We'll be seeing Kevin White in action. And a special challenge, I understand, from Grandmaster Sucksang. We'll be hearing from Brian here coming up in just a few moments. Whoa, did you see that? Off the top rope, 2 count. They're not gonna make that appointment for Destiny's Child if they're not careful.
That's right.
A reversal, Dodson into the ropes now. Comes back the other way. Look at this. He's got his little sidewalk slam and a good move that time. 1 count. You know, these guys living in that fantasy world. I guess it's just like me going out with Janet Jackson or somebody. Let these guys tell it. Boy, I'm telling you the truth. Destiny's Child. Can you believe that? Dodson picks him up. Whoa, nice move. Man, leg scissors caught him. Boy, he gives up a lot of weight, but this guy can move. Let me tell you, that's the beauty of a guy like Johnny Dodson.
So fast.
It reminds me of basketball and all of that. It's one of the sportsmanship on the other side. When you got one guy that can move so fast, it really hurts the guys that have the size.
That's right.
Big advantage to the smaller guys because he can maneuver. So, look at it. His partner trips him up. I don't know if you saw that down in the bottom corner of your screen.
I don't think Bill Rush saw that either.
Yeah, they stop Allen. 2 count.
Almost had him.
That's all he's able to get.
There we got our tag. Oh. I'm sure you heard that at home. Boot to the midsection.
Oh, he's choking him. Oh, hey, come on, Bill. They're both double teaming him, Bill. Referee Bill Rush. Over with Dodson. Well, let's see, that's the kind of stuff that's tough for a referee. 1 count at 2, boy. Allen took a pound. Now look at him choking. He's got his boot on his throat. Complaining about the count, and at the same time, he's got his boot right on his throat, choking him. Tag made. Here comes Flex of this Too Cool 2 crew. almost call them 2 Live crew, Brian. These guys and all the stuff they have, I'm telling you the truth.
Also want to, Corey, just occurred to me, welcome the people who are from out of town, maybe visiting their family for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, hanging around Memphis in the
First time
Mid-South.
they've seen Memphis Wrestling. Good to have you along.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah, if you're watching us, go back home and talk about Memphis Wrestling.
And then come back and visit us again.
Ah, Johnny Dodson returns the favor that time. Couple of boots to the midsection and 2 cool 2 hooks to the leg. Oh, he's got his feet on the rope.
His feet everywhere.
And Bill Rush caught him, yeah.
Yeah, he caught him that time.
Nice move from the referee over there, paying attention. Slams him into that top turnbuckle, goes 1/2 of that 2 cool 2 team, Tim.
Hey, come on, back him out.
Shoulder to the midsection. Alan Steele whips in hard. Across the way. Boy, that whole ring shut in.
Just punishment here.
2 cool 2. Both of them jump on top of him. They're double teaming him there now. You got to get one of them out of there, boy. Look at this, boy. I'm telling you. Whoa, he drops the elbow. He misses. Look at his partner over here. He turns around, drops the leg, and didn't realize it was his own partner.
That's hysterical. Couldn't happen to a better guy.
He was there. He was busy dancing and prancing over there. Look at Dutton. Flying high.
Taking care of business.
Boy, look how high he gets up. Johnny Dutton working over both the 2 cool 2. Alan Steele's up. Whipped in hard into the turnbuckle. Tim turns around. Look at Dutton. He's got him off the rope. Whoa! Oh, what? Look out! Here comes Derek King and Kuta. Man!
Oh, that's enough.
Here comes some help. Kevin White in.
Well, we've emptied the station here. Everyone's in here.
Kevin White and Dodson both whipped Derek King in. And Derek King goes flying out of there.
Man, he went face down.
Oh, they got Kuta. Kuta got caught up in the... He got caught up in the mix in there, Brian. And Kuta found himself in a little pickle, I think. And the hand is raised of Johnny Dodson and all that Alan Steele on a disqualification.
They're saying, bring it back in here.
This the real one, baby.
Yeah. Boy, Kuta found himself in a tough situation in there. Johnny Dodson and Alan Steele get their hand raised on a disqualification. The referee, Bill Rush. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll be back, and we'll talk to Grandmaster Sexay Ryan Christopher. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Sophomore, 3 years, ain't picked a career. She like...
On the WB's Big Sunday, nothing spices up a new romance like a holiday feast with the Charmed ones.
What's this? You making spaghetti sauce? That's demon blood.
Whoa. Fresh Charmed. Then The Mountain. Fresh on its new night.
Aren't you cousins?
Kissing cousins.
I don't think I should be alone with her.
Plus, Bucky's James Marsters hits town.
I feel a high five coming on.
The Mountain. A fresh episode after a fresh charm.
On the WB Sunday on UPN 30.
Country Ford is giving away a ton of money to move out remaining new 2004s and make room for the hundreds of new 2005s rolling in. Country Ford is giving away a ton of money, no purchase necessary. And you'll save a ton of money on tons of cars and trucks with rebates up to $6,000. 0% financing and tons of discount can mean savings up to $12,000 off list. Plus, someone's going to win a ton of money exclusively at Country Ford. I-55 and Goodman Road in South Haven.
You just can't beat a country-made deal anywhere.
Psychological profile, Will Smith. Subject tends to be extremely excitable, with frequent childhood regressions.
I gotta go party.
His relationships are overwhelmingly dysfunctional.
I'm not really that good at thinking on my feet.
While his delusions of grandeur are overpowering.
You are the fit.
Patient diagnosis, insanely funny. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Daily observation is strongly recommended.
Weekdays at 5 on UPN 30.
Ever since Elvis first recorded at Sun Studios, the biggest hits have come from Memphis. Well, guess what? They still do. Rock and roll your way to Memphis as the AutoZone Liberty Bowl matches two of America's top teams as they battle for the belt. Plus, we'll celebrate the 50th anniversary of rock and roll with a halftime show that'll knock your socks off. The AutoZone Liberty Bowl, Friday afternoon, December 31st at 2:30. For tickets, call 901-795-9095 or visit Ticketmaster.com. The hits keep on coming.
This season, make your holiday guests comfortable and give your bank account a rest, too. You can do both with Oak Express and Bedroom Expressions. Pay nothing until 2007 finance offer. That's no payments, no interest, and no down payment. Pay absolutely nothing until 2007. Plus, get great prices backed by our 200% guaranteed lowest price pledge. Hurry into Oak Express and Bedroom Expressions, two Greatwood specialty stores at one location, because our Pay Nothing until 2007 event ends soon. 5248 Summer Avenue in Memphis.
Step into Grand Buffet on Goodman Road if you're hungry for the best Chinese, American, and Japanese food. From fresh salad and sushi to roast beef and chicken to all your Oriental favorites, Grand Buffet is your dining destination. Whatever you want. There's the Seafood Buffet Monday through Saturday, an all-day Sunday buffet beginning at 11:30, and a daily lunch special just right for your schedule and budget. Enjoy the grand opening of Grand Buffet today. Goodman Road at I-55, next to Home Depot.
Oh, we're back.
Good crowd.
Big crowd.
A good crowd.
Wait a minute. Here comes Soul Taker and Rashard. What? Do what? Here's Rashard out here.
He's supposed to be in the building.
Rashard and Soul Taker. What is it, Rashard? What?
Hey, you never imagined you'd be holding this microphone for me, right? Hey, check this out, man. I'm a big star now. I'm an even bigger star than you are, Corey. And you know what? You didn't make me a big star. Brian Teglin, Brian Christopher, none of you low-life bums out there.
Hey, don't do you insulting the folks. What are you talking about?
Hey, I got my main man Soul Taker right here. And we got something very important. Y'all suspended Coco Ware from here. That's okay. We got an interview right here from the Birdman.
Is that what you call yourself a tank?
Yeah. Now, Mr. Cameraman, picture man, roll it up there at the upstairs, wherever you are.
Guess who it is? It's me! Well, it won't be long. My suspension is going to be lifted. Jerry Calhoun, you in serious trouble, my boy. I can't believe, Jerry, how jealous you are of Fashawn because he's the best referee in the world. You don't have to answer me, Jerry Calhoun. You're having bad luck, brother. You're having bad luck. But you know what? I'm going to give you some good luck. My equalizer! Equalizer is back soon! Equalizer! Cameraman, get a closer shot of this! Equalizer!
Coco beware. Now what?
Yeah, man, I never needed these people out here. They never done a thing for me. Y'all never done anything for me. I don't need you. I don't need Brian Christopher. As a matter of fact, where is Brian Christopher today? That cow was not even here. Where is he? Huh? Where is Brian?
He's out here talking. You hear that, Brian? He's out here talking big and tough now because he's got the big Soul Taker out here with him.
Soul Taker right here, and he'll stay right here. And Coco will be back shortly. You can count on that.
Oh, look out. Here's Brian. He's looking for Brian Christopher.
He found him, Corey.
And Rashard takes off. He's out of here.
He found him.
Yeah, Rashard, he's asking for you, but when you showed up, he didn't want to see you.
Where's Brian Christopher? Where's Brian Christopher? Here's Brian Christopher. I'm standing right here, Rashard. Where are you at? Where's that big Soul Taker? You know, that is a joke. Rashard thinks he's a legitimate professional wrestling manager. He can't even complete 2 sentences. You are a joke, Rashard. You will always be a joke. You should be buying a ticket to get into this building. You're never going to be a manager. You're never going to be some big star in this business, and I'm going to see to it. All right? Hey, Corey, I know I got a match today. Who do you have me booked against?
We got you in a match in here today, and your opponent is Mr. Wrestling.
Hey, listen, I'm so fired up right now. I don't want to wrestle Mr. Wrestling. You people want to see me wrestle Mr. Wrestling? How about this? How don't worry. Wherever that big fat roly-poly is, that Richard's always going to be beside him. So listen, Corey. How about one more time? Mr. Wrestling, Soul Taker. They're not cheering for you, Soul Taker. How about it? Can you make that match?
You want a match?
Me versus Soul Taker.
Here today on TV.
Please.
Let's do it. We'll do it.
Oh, okay. You got it. That's the main event. Me versus you, Soul Taker. And Richard, I hope to God I get my hands on you, because I will make this the last day these people have to see your punk, ugly face, boy.
Whoa! Grandmaster Sexy! And did you hear that challenge, Brian Tacklin?
Oh, I heard it.
He wants the Soul Taker right smack dab in the middle of the ring.
Oh.
That would be a match and a half. He's challenging the Soul Taker for a match here today. And guess what? We got to give it to him, right?
No,
Don't you people want to see that? Everybody at home wants to see it. I want to see it, too. Let's take a break and come back and get ready to get it on. We'll be back.
All across America, people are celebrating their freedom from credit card debt. They're using Consolidated Credit Counseling Services.
We work with credit card companies to get your interest rates reduced or even eliminated.
Consolidated cut our interest rates in half.
Our payments dropped from $650 to $350 a month. It was great.
Call 1-800-378-9204.
Consolidated Credit was able to take my credit card interest and reduce it from 20% down to 9%.
By calling Consolidated Credit now, you can cut your monthly payments by up to 50%.
Consolidated Credit cut our payments in half. I had so many credit cards, and they lowered the rates on all of them. I can't believe how easy it is to pay off all my credit cards.
Call now for a free consultation. 1-800-378-9204. That's 1-800-378-9204.
Freedom!
I've been hammered all my life. But when it comes to car insurance, don't you get slammed. Call the man from AutoPlan. AutoPlan has 9 locations to serve you and no down payment. So remember, don't get slammed. Call the man from AutoPlan today. Liability is the law, so call the man from AutoPlan.
Brock Simpson presents the ABCs of academic achievement.
Fellow students, prepare to be dazzled.
A is for attendance.
I got a big test that I am not ready for. Could you please crash the bus or something?
B is for brains.
You do know what happens when you mix acids and bases, right?
Of course I do.
C is for courtesy.
Hi, Bart. Get bent.
D is for discipline.
Behold my F.
Learn from the master of mischief on The Simpsons.
Weeknights at 6 on UPN 30.
We have another match that was scheduled for earlier, so we're going to get this one underway right now. The bell sounds. Let's get them out.
All
Referee
right.
Jerry Calhoun.
It's all great. A little bit later on, Corey, we have an interview with Jerry the King Lawler, too, that we'll be interested in.
All right, we'll be hearing from Lawler. Still to come. Oh, Nicholas Doom.
Nicholas Doom.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. This guy's some weird bird, isn't he? Boy, he's not wrapped too tight. I'm telling you that right now. One of the little fans looking on it. Kevin White. Kevin White. Saying hello to all the fans at ringside. And he's got a tough task today, Brian. He's got across the way Nicholas Doom.
Cash Depot fan cam. Kevin White working the room here.
Brian Christopher issued the challenge, and his opponent coming up in our main event, the Soul Taker, all 465 plus pounds. And I'm sure he'll have Richard along with him somewhere.
Well, I was about to say that, and Richard's smart. He'll leave the building right now and not come out, but I don't think he's that smart right now.
Leah Nicholas Doom, wrestling in out of Canada, and a body slam from the big guy to
Nick Doom picking up Kevin White in the corner, slamming him down, climbs the rope. Eyeball in the crowd. Telling you, that's a scary-looking guy.
whoa! He comes down.
the face.
Man, a big smash to the face, and Kevin getting back on his feet. And look at Nick Doom.
Almost went over the top here. Kevin White trying to kick him over the top.
Yeah, a couple of kicks to the midsection on Doom. And Kevin White looking good. Fans cheering for Kevin White. Boy, and he flips Nicholas Doom right over that top rope. Ah, he's going for the top. There's Kevin White climbing the ropes. He's up there on the top. Flies down all the count. Here's Too Cool 2.
Too Cool 2.
Man, I'm telling you the truth.
Up on, can we not get through a match without it being interrupted, Corey, today?
I'm telling you, it's been something else today. I don't know if these guys have a little too much turkey for Thanksgiving or what the case may be, but jumping out of here on every chance they get, boy, I'm telling. Too Cool 2 and Nick Doom. Oh, they shoved Nick Doom back.
I didn't expect to see that.
What is up with that? He goes over and, whoa, Nicholas Doom. And Doom, what is going on here, Brian? A little animosity between the three of them.
I have no idea.
Kevin White, look at this. Slams them both into each other.
He distracted him.
Look at this. And over the top rope they go. Man is raised on a disqualification. Calhoun has the hand of Kevin White raised. And this is a weird situation here, Brian.
Ever since Elvis first recorded at Sun Studios, the biggest hits have come from Memphis. Well, guess what? They still do. Rock and roll your way to Memphis as the AutoZone Liberty Bowl matches two of America's top teams as they battle for the belt. Plus, we'll celebrate the 50th anniversary of rock and roll with a halftime show that'll knock your socks off. The AutoZone Liberty Bowl, Friday afternoon, December 31st at 2:30. For tickets, call 901-795-9095 or visit Ticketmaster.com. The hits keep on coming.
Hi, this is Chris, Real Deal Kaufman, 1093 Chelsea, Memphis Auto Parts. Motors starting at $250 and up. Transmission starting at $75 and up. Alternators, power steering pumps, compressors starting at $15 and up.
I'm Jerry Lawler, but everybody knows me as the King of Memphis. Now, if you need some good used parts at the best deals in town, you need to beat my buddy Chris Real Deal at Memphis Auto Parts.
We're crushing the prices in town. Anybody needs a good part, come to 1093 Chelsea. Come on down.
At Staten's, credit's never a problem because we say yes. See everything from the front row with this huge 42-inch HD-ready big screen as low as $24.99 a week. Yes. Make your home more beautiful and comfortable with this sofa and love seat. Choose from 3 fabrics as low as $19.99 a week. Yes. Add a chair for only $5.99. Yes. Hurry to a Staten's rental purchase near you for the best in electronics, furniture, and appliances. And remember, credit's never a problem because at Staten's, we say yes.
Here we are back on Memphis Wrestling, the home of Rhythm and Brews, and Corey Macklin, Brian Teglin joining you, and thank you for having us.
Lots of unexpected things going on today. Yeah.
Yeah, Thanksgiving weekend. Hope you and your family had a happy, happy Thanksgiving a couple days ago. Oh, let's get down and ring the bell. I hear the music. That's the Big Soul Taker, wrestling in on the parts unknown, and 467 pounds is what he comes in at. Oh, there's Richard over there, Richard Devon. Former referee, and he's got the Soul Taker along with him.
So does he think he's some wrestling manager now? Is that what he's calling himself?
Boy, I'm telling you, fans at ringside getting along with him, and let's ring the bell. His opponent is on the way out here now. Grandmaster Sexay Brian Christopher. All right. Soul Taker with Richard in his corner, and the Grandmaster acts for this one. He wants a piece of that Soul Taker.
He said, bring it on. We had another match set up for him on the card today.
And he's serious business, Brian.
Look at this.
No dancing and prancing around. He's serious. He's as focused as I've seen him in a while.
Well, if I'm Richard, I get out of this building now.
Little Richard over talking to the people. He turns around. Oh, Christopher had him and the Soul Taker. Stuff. All right, Jerry. Calhoun says ring the bell. This one to the expiration of our time, our main event. Today on Memphis Wrestling, Home of Rhythm and Blues. And the big Soul Taker doesn't waste any time, does
Got
he?
a street fight again out here on the concrete floor. Richard, I guess, pretending he's some kind of manager for Soul Taker out in his regular clothes here. Better watch his back with Brian Christopher in there.
Well, there's no need of him wearing a referee shirt because he's been fired. He's been fired, actually 3 weeks ago. He just kept wearing that bogus shirt.
All those referee shirts if he wants to.
And he just set those on fire because he won't be back in one of those. Meanwhile, the Soul Taker in there.
We're back in the ring.
He and Richard both highly upset that Coco Beware has been suspended for 2 weeks. Coco's out of here. We had a word from him earlier. Grandmaster Sexay back on his feet. Soul Taker whips him into the ropes. Ooh, big time move, man.
That it was.
Down he goes. Choking.
Can you imagine 400-some pounds choking you? Now he's got Too Sexy on the rope over there. What is Richard doing?
Yeah, what is Richard doing over there?
Takes a shot at him.
Richard and referee Jerry Calhoun having to try to watch out for Richard is one of his former employees, Brian. Calhoun, the senior referee in Memphis Wrestling, and he made the call to fire and get rid of Richard.
Well, he took a shot at Too Sexy's face, nailed him on the chin.
Man, look at that
Brian
Soul Taker.
will never forget that. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but...
You see the power from that big guy? 467 pounds. He winds up and nails him with a right hand that time. Oh, look at Richard again.
What in the world is going on?
Richard pounding away on him. Keep Richard out of it.
Get him out of the building.
Look at Christopher, boy. Every chance he thinks he gets a break, then Richard. Oh, he's got Richard by his shirt over there.
If Brian ever gets hold of him.
I think he just ripped his little shirt over there, too. Soul Taker.
He did rip his shirt. If I'm Richard, I'm hoping that's all Brian Christopher does.
You're not kidding, Brian.
If he can get out here with just a ripped shirt, he'll be doing well.
He's betting 100 as other all he's going to get from Brian Christopher. Playing Soul Taker, choking him right in that throat. Big boot from this guy. Man, that Soul Taker, man, I'm telling you. I don't know if there's any piece of thin weight on this big guy at all, is there? Into the turnbuckle. Look up! He goes in and nobody home.
The ring moves about 1.5 feet.
Grandmaster Sexay staggering around. And the big Soul Taker.
Oh, Soul Taker takes one back, and Brian said, man, that kind of over the top. Had more action on the concrete today than in the ring.
Man, I'm not on the concrete floor.
Rashad coming around the corner. I'm telling you, if Brian catches up with this young man.
Rashad better quit while he's ahead. He's got a ripped shirt over there if he's not careful.
Better head to the car right
I got
now.
a feeling he's going to have a little more trouble over there than he's looking for. Soul Taker backed up Grandmaster Sexay. Brian Christopher. And hard into the turnbuckle. Look at Soul Taker. In again, and Christopher out of there.
Gets out of there just in time. We'll be hearing from Jerry the King Lawler in just a little bit.
I'll let you talk to him, Brian. I don't want to hear nothing Jerry Lawler has to say.
Well, I know.
I mean nothing.
After the whole choking incident, frankly, this time I don't blame you.
Nice move from Grandmaster
I don't care if
Man,
you're 2 blocks away.
A rumbling inside of the UPN television studios. Grandmaster Sexay up on the ropes.
Trying to finish this
comes
off.
down. Leon Soul Taker. He catches it. High in midair, too, my friend. He's got him. Whoa. And Christopher slams him in that turnbuckle. Soul Taker staggers around.
He's staggering.
Super kick. This should do it, Brian.
Good deal.
Down on the mat. There goes Christopher on the top rope.
Fly about 10 feet in the air. Oh, he's grabbing.
He's up on the top. Climbing the top of the ceiling here in the building. That's dangerous, too, by the way, I'm telling you. He's got to be extra careful up there. There's so many
Well, I can tell you this.
bolts and power up there, my friend. 2 count. And here comes Rashard.
There's a word for
Get
this.
on, says Rizzo.
There's a word for this. This is stupidity. Now he's ripping his shirt.
Oh, he's ripped his whole high-dollar shirt off of Rashard. And Rashard.
Oh, just now he's just
in trouble. And Christopher's got that belt on him. The Soul Taker back. Oh!
Dead weight falling to the ring mat here. Soul Taker says, I want no part of it.
Yeah, that big Soul Taker gets out of there as Christopher lit him up with that strap too, man.
Rashard crawling out of here. Let's go ahead and go to break. We'll be right back. We're going to be hearing from Jerry the King Lawler in just a little bit.
I'll let you talk to Lawler. We'll be right back. Take a break, yeah. We come back in 2 minutes with a live hookup from the home of Jerry Lawler. And don't forget, next week, we're back at 11 right here on UPN.
Join UPN 30 Saturday at 11:30 a.m. for SEC football action. The Kentucky Wildcats travel to Knoxville to take on the Tennessee Volunteers. You won't want to miss this SEC clash. Tune in Saturday at 11:30 only on UPN 30.
The news is out. Vioxx is being recalled for causing heart attacks, strokes, and kidney-related problems. If you or someone you love has taken Vioxx, you need to call 683-7000 right now. Your health may be at risk. Call our Vioxx Claim Center at 683-7000 to register your claim against the manufacturer. You may be able to recover money for your claim. You've heard the news. Now make the call. The law offices of Corey B. Trotz. Call now. 683-7000.
Bart Simpson, a model of discipline, intelligence, and kindness.
Hi, Bart. Get bent.
Learn from the master of mischief
Behold my F.
on The Simpsons.
Weeknights at 6 on UPN 30.
I'm looking for something light today. Maybe a nice, fresh salad bar.
I'm starving. I want some chicken, maybe even some sushi.
You know, I did eat at Grand Buffet on Goodman Road. They had some great Chinese, American, and Japanese food.
Hold on. I don't have a lot of money, and talk about the rush to eat.
Grand Buffet does lunch the right way. Affordable and over 200 food choices.
Where is this Grand Buffet?
It's right here. Let's eat.
Enjoy the grand opening of Grand Buffet today. Goodman Road at I-55.
Okay, we're back, Corey. Jerry the King Lawler has some things to say here.
I don't even want to hear what he's got to say.
Well, we'll listen anyway.
Yeah, all right, we'll go right in.
Well, once again, Jerry the King Lawler's face has been plastered all over the news. All the media is calling, coming to my home, wanting to do interviews, wanting to talk to me about the situation. Well, I want to tell you something. It really is an embarrassment, and I'm sick of it. I'm tired of talking about it. I mean, you know, I used to travel all over the world wrestling, and still every Monday night I go to a different city in the United States every single week. And when I walk down that aisle in front of thousands of people, that ring announcer in the WWE says, "Ladies and gentlemen, from Memphis, Tennessee, Jerry the King Lawler." And you know, I was always proud. I always stuck my chest out a little bit because I always thought, yeah, that's right. Memphis, Tennessee, my hometown. And now, what am I going to feel like? I'm going to have to hang my head in shame. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go this week and I'm going to tell that announcer, hey, easy up. Just don't even mention where I'm from, okay? Just introduce me as Jerry the King Lawler. Because who would have thought, who would have imagined that right here in your own hometown where you were born and raised and grew up, that your own city's police department, your own city policeman would be plotting and conspiring to break into your home and possibly kill you in the process. Now, that's what I've been enduring this week. And Corey Macklin, I understand that you've been complaining about what you had to endure last week. Give me a break, Macklin, you little whining crybaby. I mean, come on. You want to be in a man's game. You want to claim to be a wrestler. You want to team up with Kamala. You want to team up with Terry Funk. You want to team up with Jackie Fargo, the Fabulous Ones, and all of these guys. And then you're going to complain when you have to face somebody one-on-one. As a matter of fact, if we could we just go back real quick and show exactly for some of the people that may not have seen it by now, that footage from last week when that moron, you unsuspecting moron, when you got off that elevator, Corey Macklin? I thought I told you. I thought you, yeah, take a look at this. I thought I told you. I thought you would have learned by now. I am the king, Corey Macklin. And when you crossed me, you made the biggest mistake of your life. So now you have to look over your shoulder, much like I do, Corey Macklin. You have to be watching at all times, much like I do, Corey Macklin. And you know, I would be willing to bet my house. I would be willing to bet this jukebox right here, Corey Macklin, that when this investigation is all said and done, that somewhere your name will appear. Somehow you will be involved in this, Corey Macklin, because I think that's just the kind of thing you would stoop to. Oh, yeah, you've been in my house. You know what it's all about. You know the layout. You know where I keep keys. Yeah, I don't trust you, Corey Macklin, because I know you're a snake in the grass, and you saw last week how I treat snakes. So you just be watching, Corey Macklin. You be watching over your shoulder, because like I said before, I'm going to say it again. This ain't over between you and I. I will have the last laugh.
Memphis Wrestling, brought to you by Country Ford, Staten's Rental Purchase, Cash Depot, and by AutoPlan Insurance.
Country Ford is giving away a ton of money to move out remaining new 2004s and make room for the hundreds of new 2005s rolling in. Country Ford is giving away a ton of money, no purchase necessary. And you'll save a ton of money on tons of cars and trucks with rebates up to $6,000. 0% financing and tons of discount can mean savings up to $12,000 off list. Plus, someone's going to win a ton of money exclusively at Country Ford, I-55 and Goodman Road in South Haven.
You just can't beat a country-made deal anywhere.
Ever since Elvis first recorded at Sun Studios, the biggest hits have come from Memphis. Well, guess what? They still do. Rock and roll your way to Memphis as the AutoZone Liberty Bowl matches two of America's top teams as they battle for the belt. Plus, we'll celebrate the 50th anniversary of rock and roll with a halftime show that'll knock your socks off. The AutoZone Liberty Bowl, Friday afternoon, December 31st at 2:30. For tickets, call 901-795-9095 or visit Ticketmaster.com. The hits keep on coming.
UPN Super Monday. Brianna gets a makeover.
You went from a respectable young woman and you came out a flotation device.
One-on-one. Then, is your assistant working hard or hardly working?
If I'm doing your work and you're doing my work, what's Derek doing?
Half and half. And there are some things a girlfriend just won't do.
We write adult-oriented fare.
Only perverts write these trash. Finish another one.
Girlfriends, followed by Second Time Around.
Monday beginning at 7 on UPN 30.